Welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. I am so excited that you are here with me today. Today, I want to have a chat with you about sunglasses and why they are actually destroying your health and detrimental to your health to wear. I know this sounds odd, but let's go get into it and explain to you why sunglasses are actually destroying your hormones, destroying your metabolism, destroying your body's ability to heal, okay? So first you have to understand is that the light that enters your eye, okay, goes through this pathway into your brain. So the light penetrates your eye. It goes through this pathway into your brain, okay? And it sends a message, okay, to the hypothalamus. And inside the hypothalamus, there's something called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or the SCN for short. There's also the paraventricular nucleus, which is the PVN for short. And inside of your brain in the hypothalamus is like the control center for your body. It's like the conductor of the orchestra, right? That's going to like tell the rest of the body what to do. This is how light controls our circadian biology. Okay, so you need to, if the light that's coming into my eye controls my health, then blocking that light is going to be a problem. Okay, so this suprachiasmatic nucleus in our brain is like this master. You can think of it an air traffic controller, right? It's controlling everything. It sends all these messages and signals to the body. When to do what, when to be hungry, when to be tired, when to feel awake, when to have energy, when to run my digestive system, when to repair, when to heal, when to release certain hormones and neurotransmitters. All of this is actually controlled by the light that's entering your eye. Wow, right? All of these things that's happened, okay, actually controls your metabolism because it controls the release of certain hormones like leptin, cortisol, melatonin. These are master hormones. Forget thinking about testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. You need to think about the master hormones, which are more upstream. And then those will affect the hormones that are downstream. Okay. So the master hormones are melatonin, cortisol, and leptin. And these are the hormones that we need to get signaled appropriately. And all hormone production is actually controlled by our lighting environment. I know. So when we wear sunglasses, we are actually blocking the correct signals entering our eye and then, having this cascading effect on our hormones, metabolism, immune system, circadian biology and everything in general, right? So this is pretty, intense, right? That all this can cause this. So I know we've been trained to think that the sun is bad and it causes cancer. It's actually the opposite. The people who live in, I should do a whole episode on this, but the people who live in northerly latitudes and have less sunlight exposure are more likely to have cancer. Okay. They have better, like people who live in, have more UV light exposure, have less cancer, less autoimmunity, less chronic disease. Okay. This is the truth of the matter. Okay. So we do not need to block the light frequencies that actually can heal us and actually help regulate our system. Okay. So as a result, because we think sunlight is bad, because we think it causes cancer, because we think it does all these things, which it doesn't do, we block the healing power of sunlight every time we go outside. If you really want to support your health, your hormones, your metabolism, your immune system, you have to avoid using sunglasses, okay? They have many negative side effects, okay? Our ancient ancestors, they never squinted when looking at the sun. They never wore sunglasses, okay? They never looked at artificial blue light either. Let's add that in, right? Because that's damaging to our eye, okay? Because we've damaged it with the wrong light frequencies like screens, LEDs, and all of that fluorescent lighting. We've now damaged our eye, okay? But our ancient ancestors never had to wear sunglasses. The only reason why modern people need to wear sunglasses is because they spend more time inside rather than outside in sunlight. You are inside, not you in particular, but most people are inside under artificial lights like I mentioned before, that actually damage our eyes and send the wrong signals to our cells, okay? But they damage our eyes and make us weaker, okay? And so we are, weaker, deficient, and sun sensitive now when we actually belong to be attuned to the sun. This is what this is the light frequencies that we are supposed to be meant to be aligned to. And the eyes are really an extension of the brain, actually. It's how our body views the world, right? And it lets us know a lot of things in our environment, where we are in time and space, the time of day, so many things that are really important for our overall health and our nervous system and all the things. So the best solution is to actually get more sunlight into the eyes to strengthen them. Actually, if you are photosensitive, the best time to get outside is at sunrise and sunset. This will absolutely help, strengthen your eye health, because the near infrared there that's present at sunlight can really strengthen your health. And then, you can look directly at the sun at this time, not at other times. And then still get outside and strengthen your eyes in UVA and UVB without sunglasses, and you will become stronger instead of weaker. But wearing sunglasses actually prevents the body from healing, because sunglasses block the light code from entering the eyes. So when you're blocking that important light code entering the eye, the brain is getting the wrong message. Okay, this is called a circadian mismatch. The brain is getting the message that it's nighttime. It's releasing the wrong hormones. It's doing the wrong thing. So at sunrise, and we go outside in sunrise, we are meant to get a balance of red and blue light. This tells our body one of the effects of sunlight when you go outside at sunrise light time, it sends the message to the body, hey, guess what? It's morning time. Time to put away our melatonin. This is a hormone, and start ramping up our cortisol, another hormone, which should come out in this nice trickle effect when you go out in sunrise light and continue to go out in UVA light, and then should peak at UVB light, and then should wane down at sunset and should go away at nighttime if we are honoring darkness and we are not exposed to artificial light. Okay. Blue light actually controls cortisol release. Okay. And we want healthy cortisol to be released in the morning. That gives us our energy to get up and go and do what we need to do for the day and have healthy cognition, and, balances our hormones. Blue light also helps the mitochondria know to release the master hormone pregnenolone, which sends a cascading effect to all the rest of the hormones. Okay. If you're wearing sunglasses, you're not getting this message to do these things and these processes, and the body's confused. Okay. So we're shutting down the suprachiasmatic nucleus. Our conductor is like, the air traffic controller. He's dropped his, whatever these things are that he holds. I don't even know. Or the conductor is not able. He's like, it's like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's confused. And now the songs are singing the wrong tune. The planes are going in the wrong direction, right? This is like what's happening in your body. It's like crash, boom, right? Because we're not sending the body the right messages. Okay, so the paraventricular nucleus is also in there as well. So these are two main circadian master parts of our body. The suprachiasmatic nucleus is the master controller of our circadian biology, and is our master time clock, and controls all of the other clocks, which are literally all over our body. We have all these kind of other gene clocks in our body, and the master time clock needs to run faster than the others, and it tells the other time clocks like what to do. The paraventricular nucleus controls the nervous system, the rest and digest, there's more than two nervous systems, but the main ones it controls is the rest and digest, the parasympathetic, and the sympathetic, which is your fight and flight, and it tells your body what to be and when, and this is also controlled by light. So the body's main pathways for hormone releasing and metabolic signaling are controlled by your light environment. So it's really important to get these, in check. All right. When you wear sunglasses, you block the light entering your eye. You increase your risk for endocrine, metabolic disorders, hormone disorders, even cancer. Okay. Because you are covering your eyes with sunglasses, they are not getting the right signals when you are outside. Forget it if you're also using artificial blue light, staring at blue lit screens. My screen is an iris technology right now on sleep mode. It is completely red. That's why I don't wear blue blockers, because my screen is red. There's nothing to block, okay? I have an incandescent light bulb over there, putting some infrared in my room, which is better. We don't use LEDs. We don't use screens, blue lit screens. We don't use fluorescence in this household, Okay, now, sunglasses have this very dark tint, and this sends the message to your brain and your endocrine system that nighttime is coming by. It's like, oh, it's dark outside, nighttime, which is also confusing because the light is on your skin. And this is also a confusing message. Your body's like, wait a minute, is it actually dark? Is it actually nighttime? What should we be doing? It's confused. Body's like, crashing again and burning, because it's like, it doesn't know what to do when, because you're giving it inappropriate messages. Okay, so the tint sends the message to your brain and your endocrine system that nighttime is coming. This causes the body to stop releasing cortisol. You are meant to have cortisol released during the day. This is what the cortisol pattern should be high during the day and low as the night comes, and non-existent at night. And melatonin, which is the opposite hormone, should be low during the daytime and then high at night while you're sleeping, right? These are opposing hormones, okay? So now the body stops releasing cortisol and says, oh, nighttime is coming, because the eyes are actually the most important signal. They override the skin, okay? So then your body's like, oh, I got to release melatonin now, which is your master repair hormone, okay? Yes, it helps you sleep, but it's your repair hormone, also controlled by light in many ways, but it's the master repair hormone that controls autophagy, which is cellular repair, and apoptosis, which is cell death. So melatonin is crucial, right, to be used later on at night. So now you're releasing melatonin in the daytime, which is the incorrect signal, right? This disrupts the cortisol melatonin patterns, which causes energy crashes, right, because it makes you more tired, hunger imbalances, compromised hormone release patterns, okay? And when melatonin is released too early in the day due to the tinted sunglasses, melatonin becomes depleted. So you have what's called pineal gland melatonin. The mitochondria also make melatonin as well. That's called subcellular melatonin. But your pineal gland melatonin will be depleted because you start releasing it at the wrong time because you're wearing sunglasses, okay? Then you don't have enough melatonin later at night to repair. You also won't have enough melatonin to repair at night if you do not honor the darkness once the sun sets, if you are exposed to bright lights such as LEDs, blue lit screens, and fluorescent lighting, and even incandescents disrupt it, okay? Because they still have a tone of blue. I mean, they're full spectrum, but there is still some blue in there. So now if you keep doing this, this damages your cellular repair mechanism. You are not going to be getting into autophagy and apoptosis at night. And this will cause insomnia, chronic fatigue, type 2 diabetes, and it's very linked to hormonal cancers. So that's another reason why you don't want to be wearing sunglasses. So it's totally controlling the appropriate signals. You're sending the wrong messages and destroying your repair system. There's also a very strong correlation about burning in sunlight when you wear sunglasses, okay? You are actually more likely to burn when you wear sunglasses in UVB light. This is because when you wear sunglasses, your skin via the brain does not get the right messages. Melatonin and cortisol, again, are opposing hormones. When your eyes are exposed to AM sunlight, melatonin gets put away and cortisol gets released. This continues to release when you go into UVA and then peaks when you're in UVB. So cortisol should be at the highest when you're in UVB. Your cortisol should be at the highest in the afternoon on a sunny summer day. That's when the cortisol in your body should be the highest. This is why testing makes no sense, right? Because if you test your cortisol patterns, well, it actually makes a difference. What time of the day did you test it? What season are you in? You shouldn't really have super high cortisol levels in the wintertime. Your cortisol levels should be different in winter and summer if you are following appropriate circadian biology signals. And this is why our testing makes zero sense, okay? Anyway, that was a side. But having enough cortisol in your body when in UVB light sends the correct signals to help your body prevent sunburn. okay? And also helps, your body be able to make more vitamin D from UVB light. But when you have enough cortisol in your system, this will help the body actually prevent sunburns, okay? So if you sunburn, this could be part of the reason. There's other many reasons, and I think I will do a video. Now I have a note to myself, do a video on sunburns. I will do that video. Okay, and what else? Okay, so you will be able to make more vitamin D and you won't burn in the sun. If you are wearing sunglasses, you send the wrong signal. Again, that dark tint tells your body that it's dark outside and to make melatonin. If you're making melatonin, you're not making cortisol, okay? This is an inappropriate signal and a circadian mismatch. So I hope this video was helpful. And it inspires you to get outside without your sunglasses. I know at all. I would ditch them. I've thrown mine out. They're in the trash. Because your eyes are actually the most important circadian signal, and light is the number one zeitgeber or timekeeper. So we want to preserve that, and we want to send our body the correct signals. And sunglasses just sends the inappropriate signal and blocks our body's ability to heal. Okay, and repair, and will destroy our repair mechanisms at nighttime when we sleep. So it's really imperative to avoid sunglasses. So I hope that video was helpful. If you like it, please like it, share it, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Tell me what else you want to know more about. Send me an email. All the links are in my bio, which includes my email. You can send me an email, let me know, what do you want to see more of? And also, if you want to learn more about light and how to enhance your health, I have the Get Your Light Right ebook, which is linked down below, and you can learn, how to use sunlight as a healing modality and how to support your indoor lighting environment to help your body heal, repair, and regenerate. Okay, so that's the cheapest suggestion I have. I also have group coaching coming up available in April, which I teach all of these kind of circadian biology tips and quantum health tips, here. And then I have one-to-one, coaching, as well as personalized health care plans, which will give you personalized, tailored plans to meet your specific needs, wants, symptoms, health goals, right? So take a look at all of that if you're interested. It's greatly appreciated. All this information has been vital on my own healing path, and I just want to share it with more and more people. So that's why I give out so much free content, because I want people to have this information. We have to get back to following nature's laws. We have to stop breaking nature's laws and follow nature's laws so we can actually heal. Okay, and sunglasses obviously break nature's laws. So like I said, I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, please let me know or tell me in the comments below. Have a good day, and thanks for tuning in.